Gather round, gather round. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the center of the stage, where I'd like to introduce to you the one, the only, the incomparable.
And welcome to Austin James Unleashed. I am Austin James. Thank you for supporting the podcast, and we want to give a big thanks to Leola's Cafe for letting us set up and talk to a whole bunch of great people like the guy that we have across the table right now. Probably already heard of him. His name is Laine Hardy. Hey, Laine, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
Here's a little cup of coffee to you, my friend, and also your dog Jet down here.
Yeah, he's laying down.
Service animal, huh?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Do you take Jet everywhere you go?
I try to. Some places I don't, but
Like what places?
church. I don't take him to church.
He doesn't take the dog to church.
I don't take him to church.
Oh my God! Do you think he might bark during the sermon or something? Or
I don't know. You ever seen that Ray Stevens video with the squirrel running?
oh, dude, that's one of my favorite songs, by the way.
That's so funny.
That is one of the funniest things. It's called "The Squirrel That Went Berserk," and that is an awesome video. If you have a chance to watch it on YouTube, watch it. It is incredible. You ought to do a video like that.
I'm scared of that.
What do you think?
If a squirrel did come in church, it'd be way worse than a squirrel running through the pews.
I know, making people jump up and down
A
and
dog and a squirrel.
oh my God, can you imagine that? A dog chasing a squirrel in church?
I could
Yeah.
if Ray Stevens made a video, but I don't know if he's alive anymore.
Would you ever want to do a comedy video?
I would.
Really?
I would.
What kind of subject matter?
I don't know. I'm very bland when it comes to humor. So I think I could handle not cracking a smile.
What kind of do you like funny movies or funny
I do.
TV?
I like Will Ferrell. I like Adam
Oh, yeah.
Sandler.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Stuff like that.
Absolutely.
I grew up on all those old
Yeah.
movies
Uh-huh.
like that. Older than that too, not even just those two actors.
Right.
You know. But
So you drop by, you've got your boots on.
yes, I do.
You got your hat on.
Yes.
Were you playing outside? What were you doing outside?
I was actually.
Were you on a tractor?
I was.
I bet you were.
I actually was. I was pulling up the rows. My football got some. He got his garden planted this year, so me and my dad kind of help him. He's 94,
Oh,
and he's out there with his hoe, just hoeing the
Gardening.
Gardening. 94 years old.
I love that.
He's doing what
Is
he
that
loves.
on your father or mother's side?
My dad's side.
Your dad's side.
Yes. Yeah.
What kind of vegetables?
This year it's different every year, but it's kind of the same thing. This year they got squash, they got tomatoes, okra, they got red beans, and I'm on my way home. I'm going to get some more seeds.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I got a screenshot of what to get.
Do you like fried okra?
I do.
That's
I
one of
like
my
fried
favorites.
squash too.
Do you like, oh yeah. Do you like the okra cut in nuggets or slices when you fry them?
Nuggets.
Like little pieces?
Like little nuggets. Like it would be like an appetizer. Like
Yeah.
some restaurants.
Right,
I
yeah.
don't know which ones, but some do that way.
Yeah, fried okra like that. Oh,
Yeah,
that's delicious.
yeah.
Fried onion rings is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
I love onion rings.
I like onion rings
Maybe
too.
perhaps a little too much, but hey, that's
can't-
life.
I can't eat onion rings if they ain't fried.
Oh yeah.
I mean, some people they can just eat it.
What about panko covering on the onion rings?
What's that?
It's kind of like I guess it's a Japanese coating, like a batter, and it's real crunchy. But I like the old school flour with some buttermilk. Dip it in the flour, drop it in the fryer, and you're good to go with some fish
Yep.
or something like
That's
that.
all we kind of do with it.
So we're recording this on April 16th,
Okay.
and it's time to go fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you go?
Amite, Marpaw, Amite River.
Yeah.
Yeah, down in Marpaw. I just went. I'm actually burnt from yesterday. I was out there all day.
You're burnt? You're not fair skinned.
Oh,
I mean,
look.
you're medium. Oh, look at that. He's pink.
I'm red.
What in the world?
I know.
Ouch. Jet, did you do that?
I'm glad he didn't come. He probably would have been burnt too.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm doing a fishing tournament this evening down there.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna try to win, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So if you weren't doing music, do you think you'd be competing professionally in fishing?
I don't know. I could be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not that good of a,
Yeah.
I couldn't be that competitive about it.
What would you rather do, fish or hunt?
Fish.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you like the warmer weather, you like to be outside.
Yeah, I like to be on the boat,
Yeah.
and then you also get to catch fish while you're on the boat. So
What's your favorite fish to catch?
Bass.
Really?
Yeah, we'll try to catch bass.
Mm-hmm.
But
Do you like to scale the fish that night and fry it up that evening, or save it for a little while?
I guess if it's in the morning time and I get back around lunch, then you could do that. But if it's evening and it's late, you could leave them in the ice overnight in the ice chest and then do it the next day.
Did your father teach you how to cook the fish, or your mother did?
I think everybody in the family just did.
Yeah.
My brother, my mom. I mean, not my mom. She just kind of watched, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna kill me.
She watched and she told everybody what to do, which is a good thing.
Where to put it?
Yeah.
You can't put the cart before the horse. That'd be like,
Hey guys, it was a pleasure serving you.
But we didn't even order yet.
Huh.
never sign a contract with a roofer before he gets on your roof.
Call Go Roof instead.
We offer a free, no obligation inspection.
A beautiful roof every shingle time.
Bobby, goes in the front.
What about some music? Do you ever bring your guitar out on the boat?
Yeah, I do actually.
Do you really?
Most times. Like 8 times out of 10.
No kidding.
I do, yeah.
Do you find good inspiration when you're out there on the water? Do you go by yourself? Do you have a fishing partner?
Jet.
Okay, Jet, your dog.
More my buddy,
Right.
Nick.
Okay.
Yeah, he comes with me sometimes. Well, he went with me yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And composing a couple of songs out there. It's real relaxed.
Yeah, most times if I'm going to do something with my guitar or write something, I'll go by myself. I'll bring Jet with me because he likes to go ride, but
Right.
I find a little dock that I'm friends with the people, and they don't mind me going to sit on the dock or something in the late evening, watch the sunset, and it's out in the middle of nowheres.
Yeah.
Can't hear nothing.
Yeah.
It's a good place to be.
I cannot see you working at a 9-to-5 job behind a desk. I mean, some people are born to do certain things. You were born to be outside,
Yeah.
on a tractor, in a boat, up in a deer stand, duck blind, wherever.
Yeah.
Do you think that's something that was innate in you? That's something that it just happened, or you were just brought out there as a small child and you loved it ever since?
Well, I think it has to do a lot with how I was raised. I mean, my dad, my mom, and most people in my family, they all have like a 9-to-5 job, you know, and it's just something. I'm not against the 9-to-5. I can go try to get a job or apply somewhere. I wouldn't mind doing that. But being that I've since I was 8 years old and practicing and learning guitar from Jody Mayu, I just feel like
Great guitar player.
He's a good dude too.
Yeah.
But ever since then, I just felt like I'm not supposed to do that. But if I need to, I will. You know. But
Yeah.
I don't think that's what I need to do.
Yeah. I mean, you're doing exactly, I think, what you were born to do.
Yeah.
Being outside, being with the land, on the water, taking Jet
Louisiana.
everywhere you go, which is really cool.
I couldn't see myself from any other state.
Oh, right.
No. Like, if I was born anywhere else, I probably wouldn't be who I am.
Were you're an ambassador though, right? For tourism, Louisiana tourism.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come about?
Well, I think it has a lot to do with so I started a tour. And prior to starting the tour, me being like a Louisiana boy and I guess from Louisiana, like the southeast Louisiana, I guess it just came about somehow and I was open to doing it.
Yeah.
Because me being traveling on the road all the time, I might as well just promote Louisiana
Sure.
while I'm at it, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're a perfect spokesperson for it.
Well,
You know, with hunting and fishing and tourism and music and everything else. And I know that you were in a whirlwind with a show called Idol. Was it what you expected?
no. No, sir. It wasn't.
Why?
I didn't know what to expect, honestly. The first time, I didn't know what I was doing. Second time, I didn't either. But the first time going on it, I was trying to expect things. Like I was expecting this and that, but it was all opposite of what I was expecting it to be. So I mean, that's why the first time I kind of just didn't hang on the show. I just didn't see things the way that I should have been seeing it, which was unexpected things, you know.
Yeah.
Just be flexible and stuff like that.
Yeah. A lot of hurry up and wait stuff.
Yeah. I learned a lot of that. I got a lot of patience from that.
I bet.
Yep.
I mean, did you ever become real frustrated?
I did, but it wasn't in front of people. It was just me making
Because
sure.
you have to watch your
Yes.
P's and Q's, basically.
I assess my emotions behind the scenes to make sure they're right or wrong. And then most of the time they were wrong. Because, I mean, aggravation and anger, temper and stuff, it's things that can be controlled. And it's things that, you know, so.
Yesterday was a great day. Today's going to be even better. We're gonna go out there. We want to be the best roofing company Baton Rouge has to offer. Let's go! Roof! Go! Roof! Go! Roof!
We're talking with Laine Hardy on Austin James Unleashed. We're here at Leola's Cafe on Government Street. Great place for brunch.
Good coffee.
We have some great coffee here. He's having coffee. By the way, they said that's the Golden Girls coffee cup.
What's that mean?
Whatever, I don't know.
Well,
They said we're going to give Laine the Golden Girls coffee cup.
wait, is it the Golden Girls off of
I guess. I don't know.
Betty?
Yeah, might be. You might be drinking out of Betty White's coffee cup.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Pretty fancy, I'm telling
This
you.
place is old? How old is this place?
I don't know how long it's been here. It's hooked on to circa 1857, an antique store. And then they also have, the folks here at Leola's also have something called Peach Culinary Boutique, which is right over there.
I've
And they
seen
sell
that.
all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, you need to buy your mother something.
Yeah, I like
And buy
that.
your crazy sister something.
Yeah, I know.
Brittany.
Yeah,
How's she doing?
she's doing good.
Really? I
Yeah.
haven't seen Brittany in gosh knows how long.
Yep, she got them 4 kids.
4?
Yeah, twins and
How old is the oldest one, do you know?
14,
Yeah.
13, 14, yeah.
So does Uncle Laine take them out on the boat?
Sometimes I do, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, they like to go on the river.
Yeah.
They like to go to Mama's house, so.
Everybody loves to go to Mama's house.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's one thing I miss, going to my Mama's house in Pinkerville. We used to go there as a family on Sundays, and she would cook. And you'd open that door, and you would smell. Oh, it was unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I miss those days. I really do.
Oh, yeah.
So I know you're going to cherish all that.
We gotta soak it in
as you
while I
go.
can.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, with the situation that you've been through the past few years, you have to have something that's grounded
Oh, yeah.
and that grounds you.
Mm-hmm. So my papa and mama, they're still alive. They've been together for 72 years.
That's great.
I'm thankful they're still alive, but I mean, they ain't got much time left. So being able to spend time with them now and like, that's more important than
And do
anything
his
else.
garden.
Yes,
you
that's
know?
more important than anything else.
Oh, absolutely. That's a lot of peace and serenity.
Oh, yeah.
The idle days came and gone, and you went through a certain situation, and you basically had to hit the reset button.
Yeah. I had to-
How'd you feel about that?
I'm glad that I got to just stop and make sure that I'm like right. My heart's right, everything's right, and I'm still working on that. But I will still continue to work on that. I'm not, nobody's gonna ever figure it out. But I mean, I'm trying to be better every single day. So
Yeah.
it's all that matters. That matters.
I know it shapes you as a person.
Character.
Yeah.
It builds character. Everybody. It does. Not just me.
Yeah,
But-
well, everybody does goofy things every once in a while.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm an adult, and I still do goofy things.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could stop doing goofy things, like, you know, something
Yeah.
like that. Who knows?
That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. But you really had to take a turn
Yep.
and reset.
Yeah.
Wiping the slate clean?
Pretty much.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it, I guess, a cleansing?
Yeah. It was a spiritual cleansing too. Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah. That's probably that's what I could tell you. It is.
you're a spiritual person. I mean, from the get-go, though. I mean, did you have a time where you kind of said, I'm pausing?
I did pause. I stepped away from it all. And that's where my problem was. And that's
What
where
made you step away?
I just completely just forgot about it. Like, not forgot about it, but I just kind of put it on the shelf. But once you're saved, you're always saved. So, correction happens.
Do you consider yourself resaved? Or saved again?
Reconnected.
Reconnected?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Do you go out in the open, where you're from, and just sit there and just kind of talk
Yeah. I do.
and ask for guidance?
Yeah. It's a continuous, conscious, daily step.
Yeah.
Every step, I try to make sure I consider who's in charge of my life.
Right.
No.
There's a book that I read, and it's an amazing book, by the way. It's called Life is Messy by Matthew Kelly. And one of the lines in the book that really stepped out for me, the hardest thing in the world when you're going through a lot is to wait it out.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the hardest things to do, is just wait it out.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you think?
Well, I know tribulation works patience, and patience experience, knowledge, everything else falls along with that. So
Yeah.
I guess that would be my answer to that.
Right.
So when something comes my way, I didn't know in the moment. Like, I wasn't like, oh, okay, I know what to do. You know, it took me about a year to grasp what
because
it
you
means.
were going so fast. Oh, hey, doot, doot. That's delicious.
I think that straw went up there.
Yeah, I think it did.
I'm
Hey.
lying.
But anyway,
I'm lying.
how you like that? Oh, why not? Let's do it again.
All
Hey.
right.
But when you were going so fast during that year,
Yeah.
was it hard to stay grounded with your faith?
In the world, like being out.
Yeah. When you were touring and doing the Idol thing, and you're on the East Coast and the West Coast, and you're doing this interview and that interview. I mean, Laine, that was a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I stepped back, I looked at it, and I said, my God,
Yeah.
what this guy is going through right now.
It was tough for sure.
I mean, right after the show,
Right after, yeah.
you know, you were on it, I guess, what was it, Good Morning America or the Today Show or something like that at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's like, this guy.
We left Burbank, like right when I got off stage after Ryan called me, the winner. Me and the runner-up, we got off the stage, and the therapist that was down there, we're supplied with a therapist, you know, because it's a lot, especially when you're by yourself, and like you don't have nobody to really talk to and stuff. They supply you with somebody you can talk to, you know.
Is that right?
It's a pretty cool, neat thing nobody really probably knows about, but it's not a confidential thing, so I can say it. And it's something good to say out there. But anyway, the therapist down there was like, you good? Are you okay? Do you need to talk? I'm like, I'm all right. Let's
Well, that's
get,
comforting.
Yeah, it was. I just didn't know where I was going. They were like, the coordinator came and got me. He's like, all right, you ready? I'm like, ready for what? He said, are you ready? I said, yep, I'm ready. And then he grabbed me by the arm. I went down this press line. It was like E-News. It was da-da-da-da-da. And then they put me, it was a 10-minute media like train I went through. They put me in a Tahoe and they transported me to Burbank.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah. It was all like that.
Yeah.
I ate spaghetti on the plane though. That was nice.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
On the plane.
Like, it was good.
Was it really?
It was. It was a private jet they flew me on.
Oh, okay.
We flew straight over there.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
woke
yeah.
up 2 hours later.
Well, they had spaghetti probably properly made.
It was properly made.
Yeah.
I didn't properly eat it, but
Do you like flying?
not in private jets. Not in private jets.
Turbulence or?
Well, it's less people to look at and be like,
Yeah.
Most people are just chilling. They're just sleeping, but
Right.
I don't know. Something
See, I don't have a problem flying if they don't have a lot of people on the plane, because if something goes not wrong, but if there's a sound or it jiggles a little bit, if people are looking around like this going, what is that? What is that? I get nervous. But if there are people that just, like you said, laying back, sleeping, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I like flying at night.
Me too.
It's smooth.
And you can see the stars if it's not
You can see the
cloudy.
stars, and you can see the city lights and everything. It really is cool. So you did a lot of flying. You did a lot of traveling.
yeah.
You did this and that. When you were kind of coming down from that and you got back to a somewhat normal life, was it hard to adjust?
Big time. It was really hard to adjust. And I'm still adjusting to it.
Really?
Yeah,
Kind of extended jet lag?
pretty much, I guess. But it's not like something that irritates me that I want to get rid of. It's just it came with it. But it is something I still I'm mending out.
Do you use some of that for your inspiration for writing music?
It comes out, I'm sure.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't when I have a song right, I don't think about it until I'm in the room. I don't think about what I'm going to write until I'm in the room. And then that's how it works.
Well, what about new music coming out? We're all waiting. I'm waiting. I told you that a year ago. I said, dude, I can't wait to hear your new stuff.
Oh yeah.
I know it's a work in progress. How's it going?
It's going actually extremely well. Extremely well. There's a lot of things that have been going on in that realm of things that are really exciting to me.
Good, man.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Hi, I'm Tommy with Go Roof. Some people think our commercials are silly, so here's one like all the rest. Here's Mike next to a truck. Here's Bobby on a roof. Here's Dane with a customer. Here's me with a kid. Call us today for a quality roof and a 2-year workmanship guarantee.
Roof's up.
Whose kid is this?
As we are recording this on April 16th, we're talking about Cajun Country Jam.
Yeah.
That's coming up North Park in Denham Springs, Memorial Day weekend. It's going to be a 3-day festival, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You're on the bill. Who is one of your favorite artists that will play? You've got Chase Matthew, you've got Sawyer Brown, Joe Nichols, Clay Walker, Justin Moore. Out of all those guys, who's that's one of my favorites.
Well, probably there was this woman, there was this man.
Oh, yeah.
I opened for him one time and he can't even bait a hook. I like Justin Moore too.
Oh, yeah.
I seen him at the CMAs on the carpet. We were doing interviews one time.
He's a good guy.
It's a funny story from my side of things. So me and my manager, or the guy that was kind of directing me that day, we were walking through these cameras and stuff, and I didn't know, this is my first time going, so I've never experienced it before.
Yeah.
So I didn't know there was just all these other country music artists all around me at the same time. And there was this guy I seen in my peripheral vision, to the left of me, and I seen a hat. But I'm not picking on him. I'm not picking on him. I'm not picking on him. If Justin sees this, or anybody in Justin's...
Justin, it's okay.
Justin, I promise it's okay.
Now remember, his wife is from Houma, and more than likely she has that Cajun temper, so watch out.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm just gonna say this. I didn't know it was him, but I looked, and he was standing there, and I asked my manager, I was like, is that Justin Moore? He's like, yep, that's Justin. I was like, oh, I didn't even know. Because this beard, I'm used to his album art.
Right.
With his face shade.
Yeah.
Me too. I had long hair, I had beard. No, it's no big deal. But it was a pretty cool experience to meet him there.
Yeah.
So
He's a good guy.
either one of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be quite an experience for you. You've done the national anthem at many other events and performing around the area. Are you doing right now, Laine Hardy in 2024, are you doing what you're comfortable with doing, or you're saying, obviously you want to do more, you want to branch out more, but are you at peace right now?
I am.
Describe that.
I'm in Christ.
Good for you.
Concealed, sealed.
Good.
I'm good.
Good for you, man.
And I'm not saying that as I'm perfect, but I'm only perfect through Him. So I'm peaceful.
I want to talk about one of the craziest things you've ever done in your life.
Okay.
And you told me about it.
Well, okay.
You ready for this?
Yes.
You ready for this? You ready for this? You ready for this? Here we go. It's one of the craziest things that Laine Hardy has ever done in his life. He drove a Tesla. I was on the phone with you. And you said, man, I forgot where you were. I guess in California.
Tennessee. I was in Tennessee.
Was it Tennessee? And they rented you a Tesla. And you said, this is the nuttiest thing I've ever driven. It was crazy.
It was such a joke. Like, I loved it.
It was fast.
It was fast.
Yeah.
Very fast. I wasn't expecting what it gave me, you know. I got off the plane. It was sitting there in the garage, and I was making sure. I was like, is it white? Is it over here? Are you sure that's it?
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
And they didn't give you a key. It was like a little credit card.
Yeah,
Thing,
it's
right?
like a debit card. It looked like a card, a hotel card.
That's
It's
nuts.
like you put it on there, and then it just boop, and you get in.
No, the thing is, you can't pull a boat with it.
No, you can't pull a boat.
It's fast, but you can't pull a boat.
Nope.
No. So you got yourself.
The boat probably can pull that. I mean,
Oh yeah, right.
I'm joking.
If a Tesla could float, but if
Yeah.
it went in the water, it probably electrocute somebody, and that's not good news.
No, it's not. That's why they don't have electric boats.
Yeah, I suppose so. Would you buy an electric boat?
I would not.
You'd have to have one that.
Yeah. We got a little. They need a little two-stroke or something. Or if it had solar panels.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Yeah, but I think an old gas boat.
Yeah.
That's
Old.
that's where it's at.
Yeah.
That's where it's at. Okay, I want to ask you about your hunting. What is the craziest thing that you've ever shot and killed and eaten
Legally.
legally?
Okay. let's see.
Legally?
Legally. I don't. Yes. Okay. Let's see.
Uh-oh. Come on.
I don't know if I shot and killed it. Okay.
Have you had nutria?
I have not.
Really?
No, I have not. You know what? My Aunt Carrie, she got me one time. We were at I believe, a cattle auction somewhere. I think it was in Kentwood when they did the cattle auctions in Kentwood.
Yeah.
She got me good one time. I didn't kill it. It was just it was just donated to me.
Really? You
Somebody-
talk about nutria.
Let's talk about food.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was food. I don't consider it food no more. Some people enjoy the delicacy, but I do not.
Yeah.
My aunt came up to me. I was young. I was like 12, 11 or 12. She came up to me. It was like one of them fair little bowls, little paper bowls. She's like, "You want some fried chicken?"
Oh no.
I said, "Sure." And I was like, what is it? She said, "Chicken." I said, "Okay." I bit into it. I was chewing on it. She's like, "Is it good?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "It's
Ah!
what would you think it is?"
Nutria. No, it was. Wait, don't tell me. Gosh, not alligator because you're used to that. I would have to say, water moccasin.
Rocky Mountain oysters. She got me.
Lamb fries.
Ooh,
Are you serious?
I still love her though.
Did it taste like gizzards?
I don't even know. I didn't leave it in my mouth long enough after she told me.
Oh, you're kidding.
As I was chewing it, I spit it out.
Oh my goodness. There's a scene in a movie the movie's called Funny Farm with Chevy Chase. And they're in this local cafe in this small town and they're eating. It's his and his wife's anniversary, I think. And they're all dressed up, but they're at the counter and they're eating. And he's eating these lamb fries.
Oh.
Yeah, lamb fries. And they look in the movie, they look like mushrooms. He's eating these things. They have gravy on it and all that. And he's loving them, She's, "Oh, well, people over here, they only eating like 26. You're getting ready to break the record."
Oh.
So it's 26. All right, scratch that out. 27, 28. And his wife is egging him on. "Oh, come on, you can do it. So he's, oh, it's good. And the guy sitting at the at the bar said, "Well, a lot of people around here don't like the taste of lamb fries. They're sheep balls."
Oh no.
And he spits it out. And he says, "Well, tell them how you get yours so tender. Well, you gotta get them underneath and cut them real high. Oh, man,
Oh.
it's amazing. The movie's funny. You need to watch it. It really is.
Some people enjoy those things, but
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it's not for me.
Right.
Not for me.
I can't really recall the weirdest thing I've ever eaten. My dad, a long time ago, he made a scrambled eggs with sliced potatoes in it. That doesn't sound too bad. But then he sliced up wieners and put it in there. And it was so bad, God bless his soul, it was so bad the dog wouldn't eat it.
Oh,
It was that bad.
that's how you know it's bad.
Yeah, when
how
a
you
dog doesn't eat the food, it's just terrible. But Laine, my best to you. We've been friends for a few years, and I value our friendship. I've been knowing your sister since, I don't know, 1927. It seems like, but and your mother's a great person, and I want to tell this little story. Laine asked me personally to introduce him on stage at a blueberry festival in Alma, Georgia.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. Chris Jansen.
Yeah, Chris Jansen. And I drove to Alma, Georgia to introduce Laine on stage, and I was just really honored by that. And I really thank you for your friendship.
Oh yeah.
We're going to continue to be friends. I'm not going to eat that stuff, though.
Don't if
In,
anybody
in that little fair boat or whatever it is, I'm not going to eat that.
don't eat it.
But I'll take a ride with you on the boat.
Yeah.
I'll bring my guitar. Of course, I don't have a guitar. I play the spoons.
So bring the spoons.
But if someone wanted to reach out to you on social media, how did they do that?
On all my socials, they're all pretty much lined up username wise. So it's at the Laine Hardy for Facebook, and for Instagram, and for most of them.
Yeah.
You know, if you type in on Safari or your Google Chrome, if you type in Laine Hardy on Google, most of my social links will be there in order in a way, but
That's Laine, by the way.
yes.
Yeah. So, Laine, tell us about new music coming out, new projects,
Mhm.
tour.
I can't say if not or so. I mean, I don't. The touring side of things, that will come after the release of music, which is
Sure.
I'm gonna tell you. So I'm actually working with a producer named Jeff Huskins. And
I've heard of it.
yeah, he produced Lainey Wilson's last. She just got an award for that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the album or the song. I need to do my studying and research on that. I could be wrong. Don't hold me to it. But he worked with her on most of her stuff, I believe.
Right.
And he does Dolby Atmos,
Mhm.
and he's a great dude. He actually produced Mark Broussard's Home album a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
That
Yeah.
whole album. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
And he told me
Mhm.
about that because they just had like a reunion or something for that up there. But he's from, I think he's from Texas.
Okay.
I don't know. But we just, a few months ago, we went in the studio with a song I wrote with Kylie Sackley and Grant Vogel. I wrote it about 2.5 years ago, I believe. But it's a really good song that applies to me now that didn't then. So, I mean,
Meaning-
it did then, but I was being creative with my ideas when we were writing it. So, the song's called That Man, and it's going to be produced in released in Dolby Atmos format, because that's going to be the new format eventually. This is from what I've heard. So, that song is going to be coming out soon.
Okay.
There is some changes of my release happening. It was going to be the 26th of this month of April, but there's some things that are changing for the better. So that there's just it's going to be great.
In other words, be patient.
Be patient. I got labels.
Wait it out.
Yes. I'm looking at some label stuff.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say, because that came into the picture, which changed the whole game of me releasing it independently.
Right.
Because I have a few labels that I'm speaking to, and they're speaking to me, and
That's great.
just make sure I got my I guess, base of what I want to be, because what I release is my identity. That's how I see it. Because I don't want to release something that's not true. Because if I'm going to release something that's Laine Hardy, I'm Laine Hardy. So my identity is tied to the music I release also. So speaking the truth is the best thing I could do. So that to get truth into a simple way interpreted by people that hear it, and the sound that goes along with it, and all the tracking and instruments, and it's gonna be great. This is gonna be a good year.
Good.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it, man. And my best to you. And I know that you've put in the time and you continue to put in your time, and that's great. And I know fantastic things are forthcoming. More fantastic things, I should say, because hey, you've done a lot, and you're what, 22?
23.
23.
Yeah.
So you've done a lot, really, and you've got so many great years ahead of you. So good luck with it. Can't wait, and I can't wait to talk to you again.
Thank you.
And you too, Jet.
Yep. He's
Jet.
chilling.
Jet's chilling.
He's
All right.
sleeping, actually.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Wow, we must have been talking. Oh, man, he is out.
He's out.
He is out. Well, I'll tell you what, we've had some coffee. We've had a great time here at Leola's on Government Street.
Thank you, Leola's.
Thank you, Leola's. And thank you to Laine Hardy. You're watching Austin James Unleashed. I am Austin James. Thank you for watching.